Hello everyone. In my today's video, I'm going to discuss something about the art of public speaking. Do you know one thing? If you wanted to achieve something in your life or if you wanted to do some miracles in your life, then definitely you should know the skill or art of public speaking. That's what the great leaders have already practiced. Public speaking is a process or act of performing a speech to live audience. Public speaking is commonly understood as formal, face-to-face speaking of a single person to a group of listeners. And you know what? We all have the need to speak well in front of an audience at times during our lives, whether it may be a birthday party or any kind of celebration or addressing a team or whatever, or teaching a course. Many times we need to face the audience and we may get the chance of we may face the audience to speak. Public speaking basically serves the purpose of transmitting information or telling a story or motivating people to act or to encourage the people. This kind of speech is deliberate. This kind of speech is generally structured with three general purposes: to inform, to persuade, and to entertain. So here are some tips of public speaking. First and foremost important tip is know your audience. If you're speaking in front of an audience, there is usually a reason. Know who you are speaking to and what they want or need to take away. If it's friends and family, entertain them. If it's a corporate meet, inspire them and motivate them. And the second tip is practice with distractions. Once you prepared your content of speech, definitely you must be knowing what to speak or what should be delivered. Practice yourself and test yourself by adding some distractions. How well you have to test how well you have prepared. For that, you need to turn on the TV and practice or rehearse doing in front of kids, and which can add anything that can add a little more challenge. The third important tip for the public speaking is rehearse, rehearse, and rehearse. There is a saying, practice makes man perfect. Nothing becomes muscle memory unless you practice continuously. If you have a big speech coming up, make time every day to practice. Prepare your goals and the content well ahead of time. This can be done while walking or while doing exercise and so on. Here we go with the fourth tip, that is practice in front of a mirror. Before you go for any presentation or any speech, practice in front of mirror. That gives you clarity about how you have prepared and how you are changing your facial expressions and body language and so on. Practicing in front of a mirror is a good way to learn the proper amount of body motion, hand usage, and facial expressions. Number 5 is practice body language and movement. Along with the words what we say, body language plays the important role in public speaking. Remember, communication is much more about tone and body language than the words we say. The words, of course, matter, but emphasis comes with movement and body language. And the number 6 is make eye contact. This one is very important, and it doesn't matter how big the audience is. Make eye contact with as many people as possible. It makes the audience feel like you're speaking directly to them. And don't just stick to the people in the first couple rows. Look at the people in the back rows too. And the number 7 is practice tone and projection. Don't just eke your way through a speech using the same tone and volume. Tone and projection add a layer of entertainment and help keep the audience fully engaged from start to finish. These two must be practiced religiously. And the next one is use humor and emotion. It doesn't matter what you're talking about, there is always a place for emotion or humor or both. And if you are starting to get emotional, so what? Use it. The audience may not remember everything you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. And the last but not least is exercise before you go on. It's almost impossible to feel stress and anxiety after a good workout. If you have the good time, exercise. The closer to your speech, the better. It's also a good time to practice. Hope this video is useful to you all. Thanks for watching.